Affinity Extra, be extra.
Okay, guys, you're locked in with DJ Marx, and we just had Whipping. That is taken from the EP by my guest, the EP from my guest today. The album, isn't it? Rest. The album Rest for my guest, Guni, who's in the studio with me today. We're going to be talking to him about his music and more. So, Guni, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. You know, we had a little chat before the recording. I was saying to you that, I mean, followed your journey from day one. I feel like just kind of watching where man was kind of just trying to get into it and spitting these little bars and stuff online. And now you're doing bits out here, man.
I was younger then. I was probably I remember I was probably like 15, 16, just spitting little 16 bar videos and putting them on Twitter and that. And now it's starting to bud into a career.
Yeah, definitely. I can see it definitely unfolding before my eyes, man. So it's good to watch. It's good to watch. For the sake of like the guests, which don't maybe know much about you, where did the name Guni come from?
So I used to just do music under like my actual, like my government name, then music, and God said, "You're gonna give you a new name." Mm-hmm. And after we was praying and such things, we was looking, and the word Guni come, which is actually a biblical name. In Hebrew, it meant protected. I've actually been doing a little bit of research recently, and I'm not sure if it does mean protected, but that's what at the time.
That's what you was going for.
Yeah.
Okay, and like when you got into the whole hip hop and grime thing, was that your first choice in terms of music, or was it just something you just kind of found yourself falling into?
When I first started like making music properly, it was all like spitting my bars and that. It was grime. That was all I could really do. I couldn't even do hip hop. I felt like the flow was too slow and that. But nowadays it's completely changed. I'm doing singing, trap, hip hop, everything really.
Yeah, you're doing everything now compared to when you first started. I can see that all the time, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like I said, the journey from when you first started to where you are now is like I said, it's been such a great thing to watch, and even to the point that you've started getting recognition from some of the other gospel artists, which are well known around the world. So we're talking about people like Donnie McClurkin, Lecrae. These guys were giving you shout outs on their socials and stuff. How did it feel to kind of get that recognition from such established artists?
It was crazy. Like the Donnie McClurkin that come about after I've been praying for just praying and fasting for a week, and because I felt God saying to do that, and then the video got shared by Visions TV, like a little clip on Instagram, and he commented on it saying you're anointed to speak this and that, and Visions TV actually knew his PAs and that, so they were able to send the song over, and he put it on his radio station and that, which obviously that was just all God, that just come out of nowhere. But I'm gonna be honest with the Lecrae one. That was from there's an app called Cameo where you can get like personalized messages from like celebrities and that. And I saw and I thought, if I can just get Lecrae to say, "Yo, check out Gooni's album." That would be cool. So that's where that one come about. But obviously I'd definitely love to properly connect with Lecrae.
Yeah. But the fact that he still gave you the shout out is a big deal still, man, because Lecrae wouldn't just shout out anybody, I don't think. I think he would kind of have to kind of know a little bit about their music and stuff. So even if it's read through that way, I think it was still quite a good thing that he did that shout out for you, man.
Yeah, I hear that. So obviously it's just God's starting to move in big ways.
Yeah, most definitely. And like what, I could see like you dropped this year like 2 projects. So you dropped the album as well as the EP. And the sound between the two of them, for me, there's a completely different sound. I kind of felt like, especially for the first 2 tracks on the EP, I felt they were a bit more hardcore than some of the tracks on the album. So what was the vision behind the whole EP, and like, how would you kind of describe the difference between that one and the album that you dropped? Because the album's like 12 tracks, isn't it? And the EP is only like 4. But what was the vision behind the EP especially?
Well, the album wasn't actually planned. I was just making all these songs, and then out of nowhere, I was just like, you know what? I think it is time. So I just put, it was actually meant to be 10, but there was an issue with the distribution. And in that time, I'd made another 2 tracks, which I wanted to be on it. So it got sent out as 12. But with the EP, the actual message of Take a Bullet, I was given ages ago at church. I was about to leave, and there was a woman I ain't never spoken to before. She's stopped me and said, "Have you ever heard of the phrase to take a bullet for someone?" Which was like really weird because I was thinking about it that morning.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that was just kind of, God speaking. I tried writing the song in different ways a couple of times, but I was doing it from the wrong perspective of like, I would take a bullet for someone.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual whole thing is meant to be about, Jesus did more than that. He took more than bullets for us. You know what I mean? So that's where that song come from. But the other 3 songs on the EP, they're more like fast-paced kind of grime trap blends, but they're more like speaking to the kind of the youth and such things that might be getting involved with the wrong things. And then Take a Bullet's kind of the last one saying like, yo, I've been through this and that, and this is why I love Jesus, because he took bullets for us.
So would you say then that you have a passion for connecting with young people, especially through your music?
Not necessarily just young people, but definitely like I want to be like an influential person in this kind of scene. Definitely.
That's good.
That's my passion anyway.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you this year? What else we got coming up?
I can't really answer. I don't really tend to plan stuff. Like it just kind of happens. That's how I know it's God. It just happens. But I've got more music already. Like this past week or so, I've been just constantly recording. So there's definitely a lot more to come. Yeah,
that's good, man. And we're gonna get these guys to hear one of the tracks from the EP. But just before we do that, where can everyone go to find you? They want to like follow what you're doing online or whatever it is. Getting keep in touch regarding the music.
The place I'm most active on is Instagram, which is at man_like_Guni, which is GUNI. That's the same for Twitter as well, but I'm not too active on there. I'd say the best place is Instagram, but for music, it's on all streaming platforms really. So Apple Music, Spotify. I'd say Spotify is the best place though.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna
obviously.
Go on.
Sorry. So I've got my YouTube channel where I put my music videos on.
Okay, cool. Is that the same title as well? Just Guni Music, is it, or Man Like Guni?
That's just Guni.
Okay. Well, guys, definitely make sure you go and check him out. Follow him on his social platforms. He said that obviously he's more active on the Instagram and the YouTube, so make sure you're subscribing to those, following on that. We're going to get one of his tracks from the Take a Bullet EP, which just got released recently. Definitely go and support that, guys. Download it, stream it, get it on your playlist. Definitely want to see that one reach out there. Guni, thanks for coming in today, man. Really appreciate that.
No, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Guys, here we go. This is Take a Bullet from the Take a Bullet EP by Guni. Here we go.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.